So I have a lot of experience with dogs. I have 6 dogs myself. I'm really good with dog training and dog behavior, but I am by no means a family therapist, a human therapist, but from my experience in the veterinary field and working with a lot of wiggly puppies, I'm gonna give you guys my professional opinion on whether or not you should get this dog first or have a baby first. So the first question I always ask couples or someone getting ready to expect a baby or they're about to get married is, how bad do you want this puppy? Because puppies are a lot of work, but that is one thing you need to ask yourself is, how bad do you want to get a puppy and how soon do you want to get this puppy? So I am by no means a family therapist or a doggy therapist with people, but I do have a lot of experience with dogs. I have 6 dogs myself. I've gone through so many puppies, raising many puppies. So there are plenty of resources for you if you've already made the puppy commitment. But if you're still on the fence, you should consider the following things. So the first thing that comes out of my mouth is, once you have a baby, you are not gonna want a puppy, because raising a puppy may just be as hard as raising a baby and time consuming. So when people have a baby, the one thing I've experienced is they normally don't get a puppy until the baby is around 4 years old. So you're gonna have to expect to wait about 4 years until you get your dog. So that is one thing I tell people to think about, is how soon do you wanna have a dog in your life? Before I continue with my opinion, I wanna know when you guys got your puppy and how old your kids were when you got them, because this is really valuable information for people watching this video, deciding what to do right now and planning when to get their dog. All right, guys, so let's say you got pregnant yesterday. So it takes about 9 months for you to grow that baby, right? And it takes about 9 months for this puppy to become a well-behaved big puppy. So that is my reasoning as to why you should get a puppy first. And that's because it will take you about 9 months to train and condition your puppy to being a good dog for when you bring that baby into the world. And that way you don't need to wait the 4 or 2 or 3 years to get your dog. So you can get your puppy first, train them, and wait for the baby to come. So now that the timeline is clear, let's talk about your puppy's growing phases, specifically their teething phase. So if you're watching this and you've already had a puppy, you know that they have some serious needle teeth, to the point where I get clients calling me crying, asking how to get their puppies to stop teething, or their puppy is aggressive, their puppy is mean, their puppy's biting their heels to the point of bleeding. It is pretty awful, the teething phase. So that is why I recommend getting your puppy first, because those baby teeth will fall out around 6 months old when all the adult teeth will be in. So the baby will still be in the oven cooking and not out yet. You'll have another 3 months of the baby to grow in the belly when your puppy is getting over their teething phase. And the other thing is, teething is dangerous for a baby. So let's say you had the baby first and that baby is 6 months old, half the size of this Labrador puppy, and the puppy's teeth are so sharp, the baby has such soft skin, the puppy can bite right through their arm, right through their little chubby legs, and it's just dangerous for the baby. So that's why I recommend having your puppy grow to the point where those puppy teeth are out, the teething phase is over, and it's safe for them to be around a little baby. So that's the next thing you need to ask yourself. Are you crazy? Do you want a baby and a puppy at the same time? I don't think so. So let me move on to my last thing. When your puppy is 8 or 9 months old, before the baby comes, they will be trained, crate trained. They'll understand commands. They'll have a relationship with you to understand what you're telling them, so that when the baby comes, you can easily talk to your dog and tell them what you want them to do to be nice, be gentle, be easy with the baby, or even be able to go to daycare or a training facility so they can get their energy out and make it easier for you guys as parents raising your baby. So if you're having a hard time getting your puppy adjusted still, maybe the conventional training isn't quite working and the baby is about to be here soon, there are veterinarians like me out there who can help prescribe anxiety medications to help your puppy with this big new transition. So that makes me want to thank my partner, PetMeds, because they will ship medication right to your front door for you because your life is already going to be hectic with the baby coming. I'm going to put their link in my description below so you guys can click on it and shop online for your 9-month-old puppy. So don't be afraid to use anxiety medications for this exciting new baby coming into your family. I prescribe them all the time for pet owners and it really, really helps. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Put a comment below on when you got your puppy and how old your kids were. This is very important because that is why people are coming to this video. And again, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, it helps my videos circulate, and I'll see you guys next week.